Right. What are we doing? 40. Okay. No, we're doing 60. You're supposed to be doing 40. That's what we really want to say. Now I can do 80.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
It's lucky I filled up on diesel, eh? Back to 90. Is the cruise control still set? We'll find out in a second. Let's move over into this lane. All I will do is, hang on. Where are your cruise control? There we go. Might be a bit loud. Let me just adjust the audio. Oh. Right, I've changed that now. I can concentrate on where I'm going and what I'm doing. Let's see if we can't see any differences to the graphics in this view. It does. Everything looks a lot cleaner though. Sharper, crisp. Crisp like a freshly picked apple. Just the details. You know what? Why don't you miss your turn off? Well, thanks GPS for letting me know to turn off. Sure, let's go for a drive. Let's give ATS a chance to overtake us. Jeez, it's a 4-hour trip too. Maybe we have to readjust our thinking here. That I wasn't paying attention. Odd. Have I been to you? I haven't been to you either. Alright, we'll come here instead. Let me zoom, don't let me zoom in. Go to world map, you might be able to zoom in. There's a good point. There's only one or two, that might be part of it as well. God, that's annoying, I missed that. Is that a speed camera? I doubt it. That'll be a viewpoint, won't it? Oh, and I totally forgot about this. Totally forgot. I've missed an opportunity to unlock, and that was probably a recruitment agency, which is fine by me, because currently in my other play, I've only got options of really bad drivers, because I haven't really unlocked enough of those recruitment agencies. See if we can't do a sneaky U-turn before we get there. I wouldn't mind going back to, is it Leon? Which, they didn't have France though. Really my imagination. Okay, I turned away and looked at the screen for 2 secs. Why was he stopping? That made no sense. Why was he stopping? I mean, yeah, I looked away, so I couldn't see why I was stopping, but I couldn't see any reason why I was stopping either while I was hitting him. Oh, 50 XP for free roaming. So it's not a total loss. Oh, we're down to 80. So, yeah, why was he... Or did the speed limit go down to 80? No, 80's for the Vector 90, yeah, it's for the tunnels, isn't it? I remember the good old early days of ETS where you didn't have all these medium barriers and you miss a turn, you just did a quick U-turn. Or sometimes you did have them, but they didn't go all the way along. They eventually stopped, and there's some of them had gaps in them too. So I wonder how SCS is getting on with their testing of multiplayer. How far away is that, I wonder? Haven't been keeping up with it. Right, so what I'm going to do is while we're here, once we discover it, we'll see if we can't find a job back to Madrid here anyway, and if we can't, we'll carry on back to where we're originally going to go.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, yeah, there's definitely huge difference really
Exit right.
in graphics. Oh yeah, I'll be playing lots of games tonight for about 10 minutes in each game. What's the difference here? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, like it. What's the difference here? Can't see anything. Refund.
Keep right.
Well, which one?
Exit.
This one? Okay. That's going the right gear, doesn't it? Okay, I didn't discover anything. But it was a town. Did I have to go a little further in somewhere? Alright, well, it looks like we're heading to wherever we're heading to. Leon or whatever it is. Yeah, there. Do I have to go down that road, did I? Yeah, I sped up, mate, because the guy looked like he was going to pop in, so it's helping you. Had you in my mind. Oh, get into gear. Looks like it's going to rain, doesn't it? Another 50 XP. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's have a look to here. Can I zoom out? You're gonna let me? No. Oh, actually, if I do that, no, it still does it anyway. I thought you could zoom out. I mean, I got my scroll wheel obviously set to, as you can see, to zoom out of the map, but I also thought it would do this as well, and there's too much traffic around because I wanted to see the scenery. Yeah, why don't you pull out in front of me? Never mind, you did. You didn't need an invitation, clearly. Give me a straight bit of road so I can have a wee look. Settle truck. Just pick a lane and stay in between the lines. Damn. Oh look, some silage bales down the right there. Oh, you know what? You know what? Yep, no. I like it. I like it. I like the graphics. Don't like my driving, but I like the graphics. They're telling me to keep riding, isn't it? Why are you slowing down? We've had one of you already today. Let's not make two.
Keep right, and then exit
That's what I was doing. Keeping right and exiting right.
right.
Oh, hang on, I've just thought of something else I was supposed to do that I said I was going to do. Like... Oh, actually, I've just realised something. Now, what I was going to do last week is because on ATS, I was going to finish the stream uh, 5:30-ish. And because I was trying to catch up, I did an extra hour on ETS, which I realised once I did my editing, because splitting them up, you notice these things. And I noticed that I'd actually done over all the time an hour more of streaming ETS, which obviously gave it a bit of advantage over ATS, an hour of being able to make extra money, which is not ideal with the competition. It's supposed to be even as possible. So I ended ETS stream, well, planning to end it early last Thursday. Because of the delivery I chose, I ended up finishing out around about the same time, but which was fine. The reason was because I ended up on a detour which made me go further out and made me go over time with the stream, but I didn't actually technically earn any extra money in that time, because if I hadn't had the detour, that was still going to be the last delivery anyway. So either way, it was the last delivery, and I probably would have finished without the detour right on time. With ATS, I was just going to finish normal time of 5:30, and I ended up going an hour over. I think I finished at 6:30. This is my time, obviously, and it was a huge drive. It was the reason why I went all the way from Seattle, Washington, state of Washington, not Washington DC, obviously. They haven't got there yet. Well, actually I got coast to coast, so maybe I do. But I drove all the way down just past Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, Los Angeles in California. And I thought, well, that's going to be an issue, because I want to finish close to 5:30. It just makes it easier for me with the editing for the uploading them to YouTube. And I was going to change the preferred job length to be something a bit shorter. Because I remember thinking, I never mentioned it on the stream, but I remember thinking that, you know what, I'm doing a lot longer hauls an ATS now after I bought my own truck and everything, and we leveled up the distancing. But I don't even think they're the same levels. I'm pretty sure ETS long distance haul, or the distance level, is one level higher than ATS, but yeah, it seemed ATS I was going further. And I've just realised why. Because I thought about it and then I go, oh, that's right, I've got to go and change the preferred job length to something shorter. So I was about to do that on this, but then I remembered and why I'm going further in ATS is because I had both of them set, always had them both set to the same job length setting. But because I hadn't played ETS for quite a while and then came back to it, and I didn't start playing ATS again until I streamed the first stream of it.
and then exit right.
The ETS one previously, I actually decided on my single play thing that I was doing my own private play profile, whatever you want it. Profile, I don't, my private profile. I'd already done that anyway. Because I like doing the long hauls, but I thought, you know, if I do shorter ones, I've got the opportunity to maybe make more money. Because I'm being able to do 2 deliveries in the same amount of time I would have normally done one with the long haul. And I get to see more locations. But of course I didn't do it with ATS, so it's only ATS I really need to change it, and hopefully I'll remember tomorrow. I suppose I will once I pick up a job and I see I've got a job all the way down to Timbuktu. Which would be interesting trying to drive to Timbuktu, right? Considering it's in North Africa. We're in ATS stands for American Truck Sim, not African Truck Simulator.
Right.
Have we discovered this yet? Huh?
Turn.
Anyone? Huh?
Get ready to turn left.
Surely we have, because it's changed colour. The name, that is. What's down here? Which truck sales is down here? It has to be truck sales. It's a, oh, there you go, Dave. We finally got it. I think it's the first Renault. Well, there's a
Have arrived.
ton of diesel I didn't need to spend, didn't I? One thing I didn't want to find, mind you. I know now where I can get find a mechanics if it needs be, or B needs. B needs honey. Right, since we're here, let's try and find ourselves a job. Well, hopefully there is a job here. We really should be making some money. Oh, is that a recruitment agency or a viewpoint? What do you reckon? I reckon that's going to be a recruitment agency. Giveaway. That. Indication of a building. Right, freight market. Let's have a look. What we got down here? Bang on. Look at that straight away. However, do we have another option the same? That's Barcelona. None there. Okay. So, oh well. There we go. We found one. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll stick to the rules that we're doing when we didn't have our own truck. I think it's the best option we've got. So we don't run into this issue again. I mean, it might be a rare issue, but at least we know it won't be a problem in the other one. Dagnabbit. I'm also trying to figure out, and I might change it. It would be good if I don't do some things the same in ATS to ETS as well. I mean, that might skew the results, wouldn't it? Then again, if you're having a competition when you're playing with someone else, they don't, you know, if you got rules, but you got a different way to do things within those rules, people are going to decide to go, well, that might be a better option, isn't it? But then you're having a competition against yourselves where this is purely a competition between ETS and ATS. Because I was trying to figure out how I was going to work this. I've got my truck now. Do I deck it out fully first before I start employing people, or should I start employing people to get the money rolling in quicker, and that way I'll be able to get the money to upgrade my truck? That is an interesting sort of... You know what? I've just had an idea. And I need to bring up my thing so I can add this to the rules, and I'll need to change that on the other one as well. Where's my trucking sim notepad? Okay, how's this? Let me just create a new line there and have a bit of a gap. I can only upgrade my truck the same way I can only get myself another company to work for. Every time I buy a new garage, I can upgrade my truck. What do you reckon? Anyone in chat? I'll give you a little bit of time to say yay or nay. That's if there is anyone there. If there isn't, well, I'll just have to decide for myself, won't I? Yeah, I'll give you another 15 seconds for anyone. Yay or nay? The only time I can upgrade my truck is every time I buy a new garage, just similar to get a new contract. All right. Okay, 15 seconds up. I actually like that rule. And I'm going to type that in. Let's not make it I. Let's go with can. Let's start off with can only, in capital letters, upgrade my truck, spelled like everyone spells it, when a garage has been purchased. Garage. Purchase. Yes, me like you that one, actually. Let me just save that. Let me close that back down. Let me go back into here. And that way it keeps it even, doesn't it? So what are we doing? We're taking you. How much are we getting? 7 grand. Cheapskate. What am I taking? Pellets. No, but ATS sneaking into ETS here with that one. Alright. Well, that's, I mean, whoa. That's fine. I can't be bothered going and staying in this view. Yeah. And I will stay in this view for this delivery. That's what I was about to say, because it's a short delivery. And generally, as a lot of you know, I swap them between this view and the other view, the cabin view. My two most favourite views compared to the rest, because I don't use the rest. The only rest I use is when I have to and they tell me to, and I just go to sleep. Yeah, well, I do that obviously either when I've come to end of a delivery or I've stopped to sleep for the night. I alternate between them. And since... Well, let's get a speeding ticket, why don't we? Keep left, you said. Oh, I see why. Yeah, and since we've just done this short drive, I'll do the I'll do it in this view all the way until we get to our destination. And then swap back over. The destination isn't where we've got to drop the trailer off, deliver the pallets to, not where we're picking them up from. Tell you what's getting cold. It's been cold the last few days. It's actually felt like winter. Finally, we've been having a rather warm one, I can tell you that much. I can and I did tell you. What the heck's she doing there? Oh, she's taking a selfie. I just saw the selfie stick. Well, hopefully, I want to come back up and go past that question mark. I'm sure it's a recruitment agency.
Get ready to turn right.
What do you mean turn right? Oh, I see. It's just a bit weird the way it's done on the map.
Turn right.
Right, I am turning. Right into here. Is that a Lambo? What the heck's that? Actually, it looks like one of the cars, GTA. Not Banshee. What was the other one? What's it called? Oh, I forget. Dadnammit. That's you. Take job. Oh, yeah, you're up there, are you? Righty-o. One of my favourite cars I like driving in GTA 2. Not as in the game, as in as well. Also. That version of 2. Can I do... Whoops. I was being so good at remembering that things are actually closer than they appear in this view. Till then. Alright, kind of line this up without having to go into any other view. Shouldn't be that hard, I've got mirrors. Slow down though. Fair enough. There we go. Told you. Pellets. Why am I reversing? Jeepers, how heavy are these pellets? Alright. So make sure I turn right here. Go down the other road. Actually, I might need to get in cab here. I'll actually select the right option. There we go. Alright, I'll start in third gear this time. Fifth gear struggled. Obviously, you saw me trying to get out of it, and I just, yeah, didn't want to go. Didn't want to leave his mum.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, probably just need to stay in this view until I get all through these intersections. This is a tourist town, isn't it? There's been a selfies and photos been taken.
Ready to turn left. Turn left.
Actually, the other good thing about this being a short one too, by the time I get there, it's probably the time I normally have my coffee, so works out brilliantly. Oh, and that was the other thing I wanted to do, wasn't it? I said I was going to do last week, which is, there we go, recruitment agency. Which is, check all the settings, especially to do with the steering wheel and that, with ETS and ATS, and try and make sure I've got them all the same. Because I'm pretty sure ATS is, force feedback is a bit more violent. And I'm sure it comes through on the stream a lot more than it does on this one. Problem is the microphone where I am is close to the steering wheel anyway. And I suppose one day, depending how all things go with this channel, I might get a proper microphone that This is one directional or whatever they call it, only directional. And there's a short pickup on it. As in distance-wise of what it'll pick up. I don't have like my tapping of my keyboard coming through because it actually I'm conscious of it coming through.
Keep left, and then turn left.
And obviously the steering wheel and anything else as well. It would be brilliant because I'll be able to set it up a lot better. The sound. Oh, what gear was I in then? You're gonna let me out. Move your head, dog. I can't see. Or let me know if anything's coming. And even better. Make yourself useful. Anything coming? Oh, off. Back home. Let's go home.
Keep right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why that's up. It's supposed to be in this view. Get into gear. Yeah. Yep, I only do this on ETS. I don't know if it's a clutch setup or maybe because of the different way the gears are set up. Gearboxes. European compared to European and American gearboxes. What the hell? Oh, okay. Cabbage. Cauliflower, actually, that's what it looked like, not cabbage. And you're 4 hours and 40 minutes away. Okay, you're all going slower, yeah. Have I still got my lights on? I think I do, actually. I can't tell, hang on. That's what I want. Madrid left, right lane. Right exit. Exit stage right. Other things I just remembered from the last stream. Believe it or not, I'm remembering stuff. I don't know what's going on. It's freaking me out. No, it's audio I want. Rock engine volume. I'll turn that down. Exhaust. Oh, it was ATS I played around with these ones, isn't it? Last week. I'll leave that as is. Now, what I want is... Okay, that is... I'm sure it's got a different setup. Just to... Look, see, for those who are wondering why it sounds a bit different, maybe compared to your games, because I've got the sound fixes one on. Preview.
You have arrived at your destination.
Just to give you a difference between them.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
So, yeah, and I like that one because it sounds more realistic to me.
When possible, make a U-turn.
But, yeah. I thought it was a bit low. It sounds the same as the ATS's one before I turned ATS's one up. Alright, never mind. Carry on. Am I trying to make excuses to get ATS chance? I hope I'm not. Surely I'm not. Is it exit right? Right exit here? No, this is the right one. You thought I was worried, didn't you? Bet you thought, oh, detour, are you kidding? So much for this short. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now I've got to do this. Oh, bring it back, guys. Come on. Oh, this is going to make it even longer. Yeah, I could have gone that way. Dagnammit.